Sup guys, Mikeyfix here, and today we're going through everything I got at a garage sale. So this garage sale I go to every year. It's in a retirement community, and it is packed full of old tools that are going for dirt cheap. So let's break down everything I got. I'm gonna break it down to three parts. Essential tools, ones that are just basics, a little bit advanced woodworking and advanced tools, and then the power tools and power tool attachments. So let's get into it. All right, we're gonna start out left to right, but here is everything that I think is in the must-have part of your toolbox, whether you're a woodworker or DIY. A lot of these tools are similar to the ones that I put in the video outlining the top 10 tools for your toolbox. Everything here I got for $27. I think it's an absolute steal. So let me show you what I got. So you can see price tag still on this, $5 for a huge 50-inch level. Plastic level in pretty decent shape. I think that's a steal. We got these two different size of F-clamps. That was $10 alone. So this is just $15. The rest of this was only $12. We got something for cutting. A beautiful woodworking saw, still pretty sharp. Maybe just needs a little cleanup. No problem. I got this in the package mini scraper. It still has the plastic on it. Literally brand new. We got a bunch of different square tools. So we have this level and square here. As you can see, it's got the little level in it. And these are great because you can just twist this off, slide it up, whatever measurement you need, tighten her back up, and then run a pencil right here along, and you can just scribe a perfect line square to whatever piece you have. Both of these are in pretty rough shape. This one you can kind of make out the numbers a little bit, but this other one is in pretty rough shape. But I think with a little bit of CLR elbow grease, maybe on the wire wheel, we can clean these up. Might do a video on me cleaning all these old tools to shine them up real nice. So yeah, here we got kind of a smaller version of that. Same deal. What I like about these is that these are like quick little, oh, check if it's square. Come in here, boom. Is this piece square? Obviously, it's not. You can see with the gap at the top. But these are really handy, just a quick tool to check if it's square. That's kind of the same deal with these. This is a really old one. It's got a little bit of wood in it. Cool little groove, so might try to restore this one nice. And then same thing with this one, made in England. And it's got a knife on the end for scribing. Pretty cool. This one here is kind of like your miter gauge on your table saw. It kind of butts up against here. Same deal. You can just put your pencil here and scribe. Pretty nice. So that's all the marking and kind of measuring tools that I got. So coming down here, you can see I got three different screwdriver setup. These are the Robinson. As you can see, I have all three of the different sizes. These are the flatheads, same deal. Got all three of the different sizes. I got a bunch of these. And then the flatheads, same thing. Got a bunch of different sizes. So there's your screwdriver setup all done. Included with that, I got this little pry bar, unreal to have, and then a drywall punch. So if you're using drywall anchors, you can just slam this into the wall, hammer it in or push it in, and it makes a clean little hole. Instead of using the trick with just a Phillips screwdriver. So yeah, when it comes to screwdrivers, all set up. And again, this cost almost nothing. And then here, you got all your channel locks, two different sizes, and then two different sizes of the pliers. I have two of these. They're literally the exact same, but just these kind of little nut pliers. Is this a Suzuki one? Yo, I didn't even notice that. So yeah, a couple sets of pliers. That's nice. And then to top her all off, the classic adjustable wrench. Pretty nice. So that's all the essential tools. Again, $27 for everything here. Some of these you might not even use. Same with the screwdrivers, and you could sell them for a couple bucks and make the cost of this even less. So I think for 27 bucks to set up your toolbox, this is an unreal way of getting pretty good used tools. So check out your garage sales. Moving on to the not so essential tools that I got. I didn't get too many. Again, I was looking for mostly essential tools, but this setup is pretty nice too. We got a couple metal punches here. Not bad. We got this nice file or rasp in pretty good shape still. We got this thinner rasp, which is pretty cool. It's actually a Coca-Cola one. Pretty sweet. Tastes best ice cold. Kind of cool. A little glue roller. Good for glue ups. And then I think the best deal, guys, this number 5 plane was $2 for a Stanley plane. I think the blade could use a little bit of sharpening, but for a Stanley plane, if you're looking to make boards flat, or if you're looking to joint 2 boards together, edge jointing them, you can do it with this. You don't need power tools. So for $2, I think this is an absolute steal. Again, garage sales have the best finds. Finally, we got the power tools or power tool attachments. So we got this old school 115 volt, 8 amp Dremel Moto tool. Pretty sweet. Old school, $5. Check that out. $5, not bad, and it works. It only came with 1 attachment, which is fine, because now, with all the money I saved, I can go get a set of attachments for this sweet little Dremel. I mean, all Dremels pretty much do the same thing. This one's not variable speed, but that's fine. It's just on or off. Nothing but straight gas. So yeah, for $5, can't complain. It's not something that not everybody uses all the time. I honestly haven't really had a use for one, but for $5, how could I not? Then we got this half filled out drill bit set. So, you know, it's got a couple of drill bits and they're still in pretty good shape. But yeah, not bad. Nice little starter kit if you're looking for a couple drill bits. This was included with all the other screwdrivers and whatnot in a huge package deal for like $10. So yeah, I would say that this cost me like pennies on the dollar. And then the piece de resistance, the router bit set. This, folks, is actually a set of Forster bits. Pretty sweet. I actually went to this garage sale saying to Wifeyfix on the way that I'm looking for a set of Forstner bits. And I just so happened to open up the router bit set to find these beauties. Everyone's there and they're all in great shape still. So I think this is an absolute steal. And I only paid $15. So all in for this bucket of tools, the plane, the Dremel, the drill bits, the Forster bits, the clamps, all in, maybe $40. Like at max, I'd say $40. Absolute steal. So go to garage sales and go and get yourself some used tools because these things are still beauties. These, like, you're telling me that this isn't going to still work? It is. You're telling me that this still isn't square? We're going to have to find that out. But you're telling me that this screwdriver is not going to screw screws? I'm 100% sure it's going to. So go out there, go grab some cheap tools. They're still good. Show them some love. There's no need to go out and get brand new tools, especially if you're a DIYer that isn't really in the shop much, or if you don't care about having, you know, 2 different Robinson screwdrivers that are different colors. Like, who cares about the set? Do you have a number 1 and a number 2? Yes, then you're fine. Go out and grab yourself some used tools. If you like this video, smash the like button, comment, subscribe. I'll check you guys in the next one.